Thanks for pressing play. So I want you to imagine getting away from whatever you're doing day to day, getting away into a new environment, getting in a car and driving some distance, or getting on an airplane and flying some distance to the great city of Chicago. I want you to imagine getting to the airport and maybe taking a train downtown. In this case, the best station would be Millennium Station, which is good because it's easy to get there. Imagine getting off that train and heading to your hotel somewhere in that area. And then imagine that night, this would be Wednesday night, September 6th, you head over to the Cerise Rooftop Lounge on the top floor, I guess rooftop suggests that, of the Virgin Hotel Chicago, where I and a handful of other writers will be waiting to greet you, to get to know you. I'll hand you a gift bag with some great goodies, both inspired by Chicago and just inspired by the art of writing. And we'll settle in. We'll get to know each other. I'll hear about your book. You'll meet some other writers. And you'll be able to turn in plenty of time to get a good night's rest. Maybe maybe you watch something fun or inspiring on TV before you go to sleep. Maybe you take a bath. Maybe you call home and check in with your loved ones. Go to sleep. You wake up, and the next morning you head over to the building where the American Writers Museum is. And instead of going to the American Writers Museum right away, you go up to the 21st floor at 9 a.m. and you step into a conference room where you and 15 to 20 other writers are there, and we are seated in a circle. And I greet everybody, make some opening remarks, and then I say, okay, who's first? And whoever's first, maybe it's you, sits down with me, and you bring your area of stuckness, your question that you have that's kind of been burning within you for a while. And we have a conversation. I ask you questions about your question. I give you some thoughts. Maybe you give me more questions. We have a conversation. I open it up to the group and get any insights that are in the room. And we talk that way for 20, 30 minutes. And then we move on to the next person. And we do that from 9 to noon on Thursday morning. Then we have a 2-hour break when you can go wherever you want. We'll have some recommended restaurants. You can go by yourself, or you can maybe gather with a group of people who are headed to one place or another. Get 2 hours, maybe take a nap, maybe do some writing during that time. At 2 o'clock, we get together at the same building. This time, we go to the second floor where the American Writers Museum is. And we start with a 15-minute flyover tour of the museum. And then you have the whole afternoon to get lost in the beauty and the power of words inspired by the great canon of writers from this country. It is a wonderful museum that I am certain you'll find inspiring and interesting, engaging. And then that night, it's up to you. You can hang out by yourself with maybe a few other writers in the group, or you can come with me to a play called The Writer. It's about a 30-minute subway ride, or a 15 to 20-minute Uber ride. And there's this play that the Street Theater is putting on, the Street Theater Company. Hope I'm getting that right. Might be Steep, I'm not sure. Anyway, a great company is putting on this show called The Writer. And I have a block of tickets, and you can join the group. It's a group discount for the tickets. And we'll watch this awesome show together, which will give us plenty to talk about, both as we walk out of the theater and head back to our hotels, and also the next morning, where we'll meet again at 9 a.m. and we'll continue from 9 to noon to do the workshop to give you clarity and insight and inspiration for your steps ahead. Not only will you get to talk with me directly, you will also get to listen in to the conversations that happen with other writers. It is one warm group of writers all on our way to getting great books into the world, hanging out together, learning from each other, and being inspired by each other. Break again from noon to 2. From 2 to 5, we continue the workshop. Then that evening, we go and have the most amazing pizza on planet Earth, in my opinion, Lou Malnati's Pizza. Just a 15, 20-minute walk from where the workshop is. We will join together and have some great pizza together. And that is how we will wrap up our time at the Midwest Muse event happening September 6 to 9, depending on how you count. Most of us will arrive September 6th, Wednesday. The main workshops happen September 7 and 8. Wouldn't that be amazing? I think so. And I think some of you watching this should be there. You should invest in, with your resources, your time, and your energy into this event, because it will be pivotal. I predict it will be pivotal. It will be a game changer for you and your writing life. We have a few spots left, but here's the reality. This event will come and it will go, and you will either be there and benefit from it, or you won't. I don't want you to regret not being there. I would love to see you in that Cerise rooftop lounge, greet you, connect with you, and then help you in your writing life. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My email address is chad@chadrallen.com, and we'll see you in Chicago.